Hello everybody, welcome back. K-Doc Rock here. In today's video, I would like to briefly go over and discuss our Season 5 information that we have received up until this point. And namely, I am speaking of the teaser images from Nick Mercs, TP, and Jack Frags. Now I know most of you have probably already seen them multiple times, but I felt it fair, since this is going to be a review of those, to include them in this video for today. And I will be giving my thoughts and ideas as to what could be happening in our Season 5 update a week away from now. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and review those clips.
Here we go. That's it. One more time.
What is happening?
Unexpected thing today was this box turning up at my house, and having looked inside it, I think that this is some kind of clue or Easter egg about big map changes coming to Warzone in Season 5. So we're going to take a look. So inside of the box at the top is a letter, and it's from somebody called Marcus Lurch Ortega, who's a senior officer at Shadow Company. And if I remember correctly, Shadow Company were a group of private military contractors who appeared in Modern Warfare 2. I think General Shepard hires them to try and take out Task Force 141. But here's the letter at the top. It says Shadow Company Verdansk, so obviously they're operating in Verdansk as well. This is Marcus Ortega, Senior Officer, Shadow Company. We haven't met yet, and this box doesn't mean that we will. But Shadow Company has kept their eye on you in the AO and decided you were worth contacting. What you've got here is a Black Rook. As a chess piece, it can do two things: a frontal assault or a sweeping flank. The Black Rook gives zero shenanigans about misdirection or dancing fancy diagonals. A Black Rook is brute force embodied. That's us. Shadow Company is called in to clean up the uncleanable messes and take out targets other outfits can't touch. We're a magnet for missions too sensitive to ever get declassified, and too messy for those who don't know when to bend the rules of engagement. To put it bluntly, we get the job done. The Black Rook is a symbol, but it's also a ticket to Verdansk and Mr. Z's doorstep. Find us on landing, Montre Lurch. Inside the box is a Black Rook. That is a giant chess piece. There it is, seems pretty legit, but it's hiding something. Underneath, there is a secret compartment, and we're going to open that up and see what's inside. It looks like that is a USB stick hidden inside, so we're going to take that out, plug it into my PC, and see if there's anything on it. Okay, so I'm on my PC now. I've just plugged it in. The USB drive doesn't have a name, but there is a folder on it called Jack Frags. Modified on the 16th. And that was last week. There's an MP4 in here, 5G TUNL2.mp4.
Alright, there are 3 clips. So in our first clip, with the image of the train cabin view looking out towards the train station, we have a chopper flying at a high rate of speed across the top of the screen. Secondly, the timestamp in the upper right corner giving what I'm guessing would be AM in this clip. Then, of course, the date stamp in the middle, August 5th, 2020, as our suspected release date. And lastly, the numbers in the upper left corner, which give us the grid locations to where this occurs in the map Verdansk, 6D being that of the train station, and 7C being the location of that train. And in our second clip, we have the timestamp again, the date stamp, and then our location of 5G, either concert or concession. I'm thinking concession. We see the explosion. Don't think that's a nuke, however. And then 5G here on the map is the stadium location. Okay, and here we have the third and final clip. And I believe each of them did receive that Black Rook piece with the hidden USB drive inside containing the teaser clip But Jack Frags also received this letter from Shadow Company in Verdansk, Gostovia, and this is from the senior officer of the Shadow Company, Marcus Ortega, and he briefly goes on to describe, what the Black Rook chess piece means to them, not only as a chess piece, but what it means to Shadow Company as a whole. And then he also goes on to explain that they are the team you call in as a last resort. They go in and take care of all the screw-ups and mistakes and messes that all the other teams have created and caused. They go in and get the job done once and for all. And knowing that we know they're in Verdansk now, and they are also looking for Mr. Z, does that mean that we are going to see in Season 5 a new Operators faction? Does that mean we're going to see some actual Operators for Shadow Company? It very well possibly could happen. And then also just to note, looking through the image in the teaser clip, through the tunnel, looks to me that we are looking out onto the field of the stadium and the helicopters landing inside the stadium. And here in this clip, this has been in the game for a while now, thought it was worth sharing. Is this our mock-up of our underground train station? Is it just a mock-up of the train? Or is it an entirely new location in Verdansk, maybe Shadow Company headquarters? Knowing what we know now for Season 5, that is definitely open for more debate. But quick recap here, going over everything we know now up to this point. Starting with clip 1, the train horn going off could have been signaling the helicopter flying by that things are in place and the helicopter needs to hurry and get to its final destination. Maybe, and being that we know the helicopter landed at the stadium, that was his signal to get there and make things happen, or maybe evac or some sort of rendezvous pickup, whatever the case may be. Going back over clip 2, we see the explosion and we lose signal at the stadium. So definitely nothing nuclear there, as a nuclear explosion would have caused the helicopter to been wiped out, and we would have never made it to clip 3. Others have speculated it was maybe some sort of EMP device, but I would rule that out as well, since the helicopter was still active by clip 3. So I don't think either one of those two things. What I do think is that it is a possible missile attack, and by that I mean we have all these vehicles, military vehicles, situated around all over Verdansk with missiles attached to them. So the vehicles carrying those missiles, and a lot of them have, spot for 4 missiles, but it shows, only 3. So, one has been launched from that vehicle. And maybe this is what that is signifying, that this was a missile attack, maybe trying to intercept that helicopter and blow it up before it reached the stadium, and still trying to attack it while it was landing at the stadium. Could have been an initiated attack by Shadow Company themselves to try to thwart whatever was going on. Maybe that was Mr. Z's, evac, or the helicopter was signaled by the train to go and pick up cargo and load it back on the train. Right now, it is very open, and as always, there's going to be a lot more discussion on this, I'm sure, to follow. But let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. If you have any other thoughts, theories, ideas, let me know. Leave that in the comments, please. But yeah, that has been my Season 5 review and my thoughts and ideas going forward. And as always, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, drop me a like and let me know that you did. I will catch you in the next one. See you soon. Bye.